Imagine taking a walk through ancient world cultures all in a single place. Today we're exploring Hamilton Gardens, and this is one of New Zealand's most unexpected attractions. Hamilton is a place that many travelers pass right through on their way from Auckland to the rest of the North Island. But its most famous attraction, Hamilton Gardens, is absolutely worth a stop. To my surprise, Hamilton Gardens is not a botanic gardens. It's a museum of garden design. Each garden represents a different culture, era, or storytelling tradition. The first area we enter explores the relationship between gardens and the mind, body, and spirit of the societies that imagined them. And we start with the Te Parapara Garden. This area reflects the traditional horticultural practices of the Maori in this very region. This land was used for growing food, and the mounded soil you see here shows how crops were planted to protect them from frost and help them drain. Our guide pointed out the kawa kawa plant. This was actually referenced often during our travels in New Zealand. It has long been used in Maori medicine and rituals. From there, the garden shifts into early European traditions. The herb garden is designed the way settlers once laid out their medicinal and culinary plants: practical, geometric, and full of everyday uses. It also includes a small colonial-style garden with lavender, flowering shrubs, and the kind of produce families relied on when they first arrived in New Zealand. It's simple but beautiful, and it shows how gardens have always blended survival with creativity. So I was today years old when I found out that kiwi grows on a vine, like a grapevine. It's like a giant grapevine. Now they're not blooming yet, it's early in the season, but never seen this before. Now just ahead is one of the most striking gardens in the entire complex. This is the ancient Egyptian garden, designed to reflect the symmetry, color, and spiritual symbolism of gardens along the Nile thousands of years ago. You know how I love Egypt, so this is a replica on a smaller scale of what the temples looked like back in the day. And what's amazing is to see all the color. The color is what they would have looked like when people were living back in ancient Egypt days. Now this is the oldest garden in terms of the timeline. This one is the most ancient in all of the gardens here at Hamilton Gardens. And just around the corner, things get a little more surreal. This is the Surrealist Garden, and it plays with scale and imagination, twisting paths, oversized shapes, and a feeling that you're wandering through a dream. In this surreal garden, there are a dozen white noses that you can find. And there's also this giant gate behind me, let's see, that everybody wants their picture at. Right here. You can pose there really tiny, trying to open the gigantic gate. That's really creative. Now we move into a totally different environment, demonstrating culturally different versions of paradise. This first one is the tropical garden, warm, dense, and full of the bold greens you'd expect from a rainforest. A surprising detail here is that they dyed the water black, so it looks like a deep abyss. Now just beyond this walkway, the gardens shift once again, and this time into an elegance of Italian Renaissance. This garden recreates the formal Italian style, symmetry, fountains, citrus trees, and a sense of order that reflects Renaissance ideals. Through this walkway, here on the other side of the garden, you reach an overlook with a view of the Waikato River. This is the longest river in New Zealand, and for Maori, these waters are considered sacred. The river has long been a source of physical and spiritual sustenance. Now we move into a set of gardens that have been inspired by different countries in Asia, beginning with the calm simplicity of the Japanese garden. This area begins with a traditional rock garden, where carefully raked stones suggest the ripples of water. It's meant to be viewed quietly but as you can see, this area was quite popular. A simple tea house frames the view, and this peaceful pond represents balance and harmony in nature. This here is the Garden of India. It's inspired by Mughal era design. The water channels and beautifully bright flowers are arranged to feel like a slice of paradise. Lastly, we enter the Chinese Scholars Garden. This space was inspired by the classical gardens of Suzhou, where every doorway frames a perfect scene. And as we continue inside, the path winds past flowering azaleas, stone bridges, and quiet ponds filled with lilies. It's really beautiful. Chinese gardens are all about balance: water and stone, shadow and light, cultivated plants, and wild growth. And it ends with a walkway through this beautiful bamboo garden. If you're looking for more information regarding hours or ticket prices, be sure and check the description box down below. Now we're going to stop at the Hamilton Gardens Cafe for our lunch today, and then we hit the road a little further down to Rotorua. So I hope you can continue to join this adventure with us. Hope you can subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.